There's a funny kind of interesting feeling for me to be working on a big old car like this. Probably because when I was a kid, my dad worked in the factory, and on nights and weekends he worked in a garage, and you'd go in the garage and you'd see cars like this sitting around being worked on all the time, because that's all there was back then. That's what people drove every day. And you know, as I contemplate working on this thing, I don't know, it's kind of a happy feeling. The idea of getting under there and working on it and fixing it and bringing it back to life makes me kind of feel happy. So I'm just going to enjoy that feeling, and we'll crawl under this car and see if I can figure out the overdrive unit. I've been consulting my book here. I've got my Motors Auto Repair Manual. It devoted a whole page, close to a page and a half, on the overdrive unit. Oh, isn't that honking? And I guess there's two kinds. There's the kind that accentuates electronically with like a Bendix switch, and then there's one that I believe engages mechanically. Me and these mosquitoes are going to have to arrive at an understandable conclusion before I get too much farther along here, because they're starting to annoy me. But yeah, so I might take y'all into the car with me. We'll have a look and see what we see. Okay, I'll share the puzzle with you. I got two switches in here. I got this one, which is a cable pull handle that's pretty much frozen. I feel a little movement in there, but I don't know if it's just stretching the cable or not. And then I've got this switch, which is an electronic switch. And over here I've got on the firewall, I've got a relay right here which takes a fuse. Takes a 20 amp fuse that I just laid down. Here it is right here. And it's burned out. 20 amp fuse goes right there. And the cable runs down to the transmission. So if I go up underneath here, I've got this solenoid, electronic solenoid, but up in here I've also got this cable attaches here to a lever. And in reading the books, what I'm seeing is that some of them had what they call the lockout switch. And I'm thinking that's the lockout switch, and it works with that cable. I've got my cable drive right here. And then this is my solenoid, which works with that electronic switch. So I'm thinking if I take this cable off and grease it up and get it working, put it back on there, and put a fresh new fuse in this, and make sure that this handle will move, it's not froze up, it may be that the overdrive will work in this baby. So I guess that's my task, is to get that loose and do all those things I just said, and then we'll give this thing a try. Now that I'm under here, it always pleases me to get under here because everything looks really good. I think what I'm going to do is take me some of that fluid film. Not today, but at some point I'm just going to spray the daylights out of everything under here in order to keep it all in good shape like it is right now. So, but that's a job for another day. I'm not going to get carried away on that. I'm going to get back to this, and we'll see what we can do with that.